Salaam, Mambo, Habari, hello. This is Wanda, and this is Diaspora Connect. I hope that you can hear me well. Uh, I am on the continent of Africa. I'm in Salaam, Tanzania, and I decided to do an impromptu, another live today, since I was at the cafe today. So I just wanted to come to you live from the continent and say hello. I'm doing this video to address a couple of questions and comments that I have received on the previous video called "The Good, the Bad, the Ugly of Living, of Being in Tanzania." So I was looking at some of the comments and addressing them and commenting and replying, and I had a few that I wanted to discuss with you. Um, if you can hear me okay, please let me know. Please let me know if you can hear me, if you can hear me. Can you put a 1 in the chat? Can you put a hello? Can you put I can hear you? Can you let me know before I start going on and on and on with my chit chat or with my addressing the issues or questions that I have received? Again, this is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect, Tanzania. I am on the continent of Africa. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good. I have these earbuds in today, so I just wanted to make sure that everything was clear. And then I have a lot of background noise, and I wanted to make sure that that wasn't so loud. So yeah, I decided to come to you live today on the continent of Africa. I am in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. It's a very beautiful and hot day today. And so, yeah, I just wanted to come to you and address a few issues or concerns that I've noticed in some of my videos and some of the chats, especially the one that I did, the good, the bad, the ugly of being in Tanzania. That got a lot of views, y'all. I mean, that pushed me over 1,000 subscribers. So I would like to first of all thank all of my faithful subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you and welcome, Karibu. Karibu is welcome in Swahili. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Asante Sana. Thank you so much for viewing my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. Thank you so much. I do have a few continental African subscribers, possibly Tanzanian subscribers, and after I'm looking through the comments and I'm noticing that some of the responses to some of the issues that I mentioned in that video of the good, the bad, the ugly of living in Tanzania, or if you are preparing as a diaspora to come here and to repatriate and or to visit, I just set out some points or some issues or things you need to be concerned about or that you need to keep in mind. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And so, so as I was reading through the comments in that video, I noticed that I had people getting kind of offended by some of the good, the bad, the bad and the ugly stuff. And it is not a personal attack on the country. It is just my opinion in terms of when diaspora decide to repatriate. They need to know these things. It's more like an informative video to explain to you what to expect if you want to do these things. So if you want to repatriate, if you want to visit, if you want to create a business, if you want to stay here long term, there are some issues or some obstacles that you must tackle or go through in order to accomplish this. Now, didn't do the video for people to compare it to America. Yes, I am from America, but I don't set the rules in America. And I am not in America right now. I'm in Tanzania. And yes, I am an American. A lot of people come on there and say, well, in America, blah, blah, blah. And in America, blah, blah, blah. Well, that video is not about America. It's about Tanzania. I don't know the immigration stuff go in America that much because I'm a citizen. So, okay, you need to explain. Yeah. So, So when I talk about what I'm experiencing in this country in particular, please keep in mind that it's not a comparison to America. There is no comparison. Two different places, two different cultures, two different environments. I mean, just completely different. So it's not comparing it to that. I don't even like being there. If I loved it so much, then I would still be in the USA. I'm not in the USA. I'm in Tanzania. So apparently, I came out of there because I want a better life. I want a better experience, and I'm interested in living somewhere else, and especially on the continent of Africa. So this is what I wanted to explain in this video. So if those who have watched my other video, hopefully they'll check this one out to see that I didn't do that video to compare it to the West. I did the video to inform those who are in the diaspora and wanting to repatriate back to the continent, specifically Tanzania, what to expect. So that's what that video is for. It's not to criticize the country. I have not, that's not my intention, is to criticize, because I love the country. I wouldn't be here if I didn't love it. I would have gone a long time ago if I didn't love this place. This place is beautiful, amazing. I said that in the good part. So anything that I say that's not on the positive side, I am not downing the country. I'm just reading the comments as well. Yeah, I'm not downing the country. I'm not being negative about the country or dragging the country. I'm not doing that. It's just bringing out the good, the bad, and the ugly, in my opinion, as a diaspora, not as a citizen. So as a citizen, you have the different things that you experience. I'm not a citizen. I'm a foreigner. Okay, so that's why I wanted to address that. And then also, I had a comment from I think it was a Tanzanian, but I don't know if he was African or whatever, because there's a lot of Tanzanians that are not Africans. What I do want to say is that person that made the comment, this brother said, and I think it was a brother, he said that my kind should be in West Africa. My kind is in West Africa. So what I wanted to address and say that my kind is Bantu. Majority of Africans on the continent are Bantu. Majority of the Bantu are in East, Mid, and South Africa, not in West Africa. Yes, there are some Bantu in West Africa, but we're all over the continent, and majority of them were in the East, the Mid, and the South Africa. So, and that's what I am. I am Bantu. Yes, I was born and raised in America, but I am a Bantu. So I am an African, and I'm a Bantu. Okay? So, I just want to clear that up, because I don't need people saying your kind, being a Tanzanian and you telling me your kind. Yeah, my kind is Bantu. And the motherland, the continent of Africa, belongs to Africans. Africa for the Africans. That's Africans, okay? So if you are not an African, if you're an Indian, if you're Arab, if you're Islamic or whatever, well, even Islamics, there's a lot of Islamic Muslims on the continent, but if you're not an African, don't come for me. Don't come for me, because I'm African. No, I was not born and raised here, but I'm African. You can look at me and tell I'm a Bantu. Okay? So please don't tell me your kind. Your kind. My kind is African, and that's why I'm here. Yes, exactly. So I needed to clear that up, because I did have a couple of comments from, I guess, maybe some Tanzanians, because all Tanzanians are not African. They're other, just like African Americans, just like we were stolen over 400 years ago, so we live in America. So that's like us addressing stuff in America. We were born there, but we don't originate from America. So, I really, it's the same thing. Like, if you are not an African, don't come for me, because I'm African, and Africa is for the Africans. Okay. So I just wanted to put that comment out there. East Africa has Bantu. Majority of the tribes in East Africa are Bantu. Okay, just like people keep thinking that I am Chaga, and I'm some other different tribes in Tanzania that they say I look like. Because why? Because this is where I'm from. I originate from the continent. My ancestors sojourned here. My forefathers lived here, not in the West, not in America. They never lived there. They never sojourned there. We were taken and stolen over 400 years ago. So I don't originate from America. Just wanted to clear that up. And then a brother had commented that a lot of the local Tanzanians don't know about slavery. They see it as kind of like a folk tale. Well, it's never too late to learn your true history. It's never too late to research what happened in Bagamoyo. It's never too late to research what happened in Prison Island in Zanzibar. So there was a slave trade here also in Tanzania. It was in Bagamoyo, it was a slave fort, and there was slave trading in Zanzibar, Prison Island. So if you're not sure who we are, we're the result of those slave trades. Our ancestors were those people that were enslaved at that time and stolen away and taken away and driven away to other countries and taken away to be servants for other nations. So please don't use the excuse that Tanzanians don't know anything about slavery, which is what one brother said to me, that they don't know anything about slavery. Well, it's never too late to research. That's what you have Google for. If you are online and if you have a YouTube channel and if you are watching my video and making comments, then you should be able to Google and do a little history lesson on the slave trade in Tanzania, the slave trade, Bagamoyo, and on Prison Island in Zanzibar. So slave trades occurred there as well as in the West, as well as in the South of Africa. Okay? So yeah, just wanted to make sure I clear that up because that's not an excuse. Because it's not an excuse for you to say that you don't know anything about the slave trade, but you are Tanzanian. If you are a younger person or you are privy to electronic devices, phones, computers, then it is your responsibility to teach your people who don't have it who we are. So when you see us, we're not just foreigners. Like some people say, I've had some comments where people said that, we shouldn't expect special treatment. This is not America, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're not expecting special treatment, but we do expect you to understand who we are. We do expect you to, if you don't know, maybe you can ask us, maybe, instead of assuming that we just like everybody else. We're not like everybody else. We're not like Mazungu. We're not like Arab. We're not like Indians. We're not like Chinamen. We are different. We have never enslaved anybody. We have never colonized anyone. Okay? We're not like everybody else. No, we don't expect special treatment, but we do expect a level of understanding in the fact that we are Africans as well. And if you're not sure, you can just look at us. If you can look at us and we don't speak and you can't tell that we're not a continental African, then that means that we are an African. Okay? So this is why we are disheartened about some of the treatments that we get in certain countries. Because you can look at us and tell that we are Africans at the end of the day, no matter what language we speak. Because we were dispersed to the four corners of the earth. We're everywhere. We speak every language. We built every civilization. We speak Japanese, Chinese, French, German, Greek, English. We speak every Spanish, Portuguese. We speak every language, including African languages. So that does not determine who we are. The language that we speak does not determine who we are. So please educate yourself. If you're a continental African, please educate yourself on who we really are. This is why we do videos about, do they know who we are? This one, when we're coming back to the continent, people have videos about, do the locals, do the continental Africans know who we are? This is why, because we're not just a foreigner. We're not an American. We're not considered Americans. Please, please, please understand. African Americans are not considered Americans. We are black Americans. We are a slave class. We are a lower class. We do not get the privileges and benefits like Mzungu them. We don't get the same privileges, the same benefits. We're treated worse. We're treated lower, on a lower scale. So all these privileges that you say Americans have, we don't have. We've never had. So please understand that. I'm hoping that this video clears up a lot of questions that many local or continental Africans have in reference to the diaspora, in reference to African Americans, Africans in the UK, Africans in the Caribbean, Africa on the islands, Africans in Japan, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, everywhere. Spain, Brazil, we're Africans first, okay? Even though we were born and raised in these countries, but we were stolen away. We were stolen away, but we didn't originate from these countries. So when we do videos and we address certain things, this is why we're doing it. We don't expect privileges, so much so, like we want to be treated like, I guess like you say an American, which we're never, the thing is, the problem about that is that we're not even treated special. Yes. We're not even treated special in our own country. So, people keep coming to my post saying, you complaining and you criticizing, blah, 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 and this is not America, blah, blah, blah. I know that. You don't have to tell me that I know that. Why do you think I'm here? And I'm not there. I know this is not. But what I am saying is, someone has to come here, get established, and then it's like a forerunner. So you prepare the way for the other ones who are coming. There are many who want to come. There are many who want to repatriate. There are many who want to do business. They have to have someone here that's doing it so it can give them advice. That's what the videos are about. It's giving advice. And trying to educate people on the decisions when they come financially, how they need to manage their money, the certain expenses for certain things, which they're changing a lot. Like the immigration laws are changing, the costs of the different services are changing, residency permit amount could be changing, her retirement visas are changing. So it's a lot of things changing every day. But while I'm here, it is my responsibility as a forerunner, as a diaspora, to prepare the way for my people to come back. Greetings. For my people to come back and assist with advice and information based on a personal experience that I actually live in, that I lived through, not hearsay. It's answering some of the questions that are in some of the comments in my videos. I just want to clarify some things about, some of the things that we experience, like the good, the bad, and the ugly things that we experience here on the continent. It's not personal. And then also another thing is, this is not the only country, and please don't come for me, but this is not the only country on the continent. There are 54 countries. And yes, of course, people will say, well, you don't have to be here. That's very true. We're here because we choose to be here, right? So we got our passport, right? Mambo, Albert. So we got our passport, right? So we got a passport, the blue passport in the U.S. that means we can travel the world on that passport. So we can go wherever we choose to go. Is that not correct? We know that. So we don't need people to tell us you don't have to be here. If we see that there are obstacles or issues with us being here, we don't have to, we don't need to hear people telling us you don't need to be here. We are here because we choose to be here. We're here because we spent our own money. We got our own tickets. Nobody's giving us any money. Nobody's giving us anything to be here. We're here because we're on our own dimes. So it's our own money that we're spending to fly here, to stay in hotels, to rent places, to buy cars, buy furniture, eat food. Nothing is given to us. So we're using our own money to be here. So we do have a right to speak how we feel, our experiences, and what we've been through. Of course, we shouldn't disrespect anybody's country if we're in it, but we should still be a forerunner and speak the truth to the people who want to come so they'll know what to expect. And that's kind of what my channel is. It's called Diaspora Connect Tanzania, and I prepare and have addressed some questions that were brought up in the comment section of some of the videos, mainly from, I think it's mainly from locals or continental Africans, mainly locals, thinking that every time we say something that we're criticizing, we're not criticizing. Believe me, we're not. We're just trying to figure out what is the ideal situation for us financially so actually we can stay. So there are 54 countries on the continent. So this is not the only one. It's one of the favorites, one of my favorites, but it's not the only one. So what we're trying to do is trying to figure out as a nation of people in the diaspora, because we're the sixth region, African diaspora, which were the ones taking the transatlantic slave trade. So we are trying to figure out where we want to go. We are leaving the Western countries and we're coming back home to the continent. We're just trying to figure out which country it would best suit us, would be the easiest one to assimilate into, and buy land and build a home and generate wealth and create businesses and invest in the country. So we're not trying to come here to get a job or trying to take jobs from locals or anything like that. We're just trying to either create jobs or invest in the country or do something to invest in the country and bring it up. The finances, the economy, just to add to it, not to drain it. See, the thing is, the difference in us and other nations is the fact that we're not trying to take. We're not trying to drain. We're trying to give back. We're trying to invest. We're trying to actually live here and learn the culture. Hello, I'll read this comment. Salaam. Okay. So let me put my glasses on, y'all. These comments coming in. Okay, put my glasses on, y'all, so I can see. But welcome, everyone. Welcome to my impromptu live. I wanted to answer some of the questions that was in my comment section in the good, the bad, the ugly of living in Tanzania. So that's why I'm doing this video. I had a lot of questions or comments, and one brother, I think I mentioned it, one I think it was, I don't even know if it was a brother, but one person was like, your kind is mainly in West Africa. And I'm like, my kind is all over the continent. I'm a Bantu, brother. We everywhere. Mainly East, Mid, and South Africa. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I'm from West Africa? Just be honest. I mean, no. I look more East African, Mid, or South African, right? Okay, then. I'm Bantu. Okay. You're welcome. So I have to do this video for my locals. Don't throw no shade, y'all. Don't throw no shade on your sisters and brothers in the diaspora. We coming back to the continent, and it's not our choice. We've been awakened to the truth about who we really are. That we're Africans. Okay. Shalom, shalom, Sade, shalom. So we've been awakened to the truth about who we are and who we were created to be by the uncreated Creator, by the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So that's why we're coming back. We're all woke up at the same time. We're off in different parts in the West, UK, Jamaica, Netherlands, Canada, Australia, everywhere. We just coming back in droves. So y'all got to be ready for us. Don't start criticizing and why are you here? Da, da, da. Understand who we are. We ain't like everybody else, y'all. We not like everybody else. Okay? Yeah, there are a lot of us coming to Tanzania um, because it's just this environment is it's very conducive, especially to the ones who are subscribing to the biblical scriptures. Um, there's a lot of Christians and Muslims here, and it's a very modest and conservative country. Therefore, it's a little bit more in line with our belief, biblical, spiritual practice beliefs, the ones that believe in the biblical scriptures. Uh, we don't call ourselves Christians, we call ourselves believers in the biblical scriptures. Learn how to be. Okay, so yeah, so so when you are in Tanzania and you come on a basically you follow the immigration guidelines, and there are different visas to be here. So some of us are here on different visas. Some of us are here. Some of us created a business. Some of us are. The like, yeah. Please, everyone, hit the like button. Like, thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button when you come in. Yes, please do, because that'll get my video in circulation. And also, yeah, I'm trying to get these watch hours so I can get monetized. Y'all help a sister out, okay? But what I'm saying is, when you come to the country, everybody comes for different reasons. So, for example, with me, I created a business, right? I created a business. Through a business, you can either do a foreign company or a local company that you partner with the Tanzania, you create a business, and then you can get a work permit and residency because you created that business. And or if you do it, a foreign company, you do the same thing. So there are different visas you can get. You can get a student visa if you have children in school. I don't know if they still doing the individual adult visas, student visas, because I know there's some issues with that. But I know they're doing this ones for kids. So if you have children and you want to enroll them in school, you can get a student visa for 2 years. There are different visas. You have to go to immigration and look for that. So that's how a lot of us are here. Some of us are here and we stay and we travel to different countries to see which one we like. So if we come to Tanzania, we may go to Kenya, stay there for a couple of months. We may go to Zambia. We'll go to the different countries that are on the border of Tanzania. So we go to the different countries and figure out which one we would like to maybe live and repatriate to. So you go to Rwanda, Uganda, you go to Burundi, Zambia, Malawi, Kenya, whatever country is close, and then you just figure out if that's a country you are interested in. And then when you get to that country, you look into the immigration laws and you go there. You can go to Egypt, wherever you decide to go. You go to these countries, you look into the immigration laws, rules, guidelines of being there, and of course you apply for another type of visa. So yeah, that's kind of how things work. And the ones that are here will explain to you the ups and downs, the kinks, and the way that the smooth way of being able to stay here or being able to be compliant in being here. There is an organization that I got to plug, y'all. I am partnering with this organization in Zambia. Zambia is right next door to Tanzania. It's a Christian country. It proclaims itself as a Christian country, which is good also for the Israelites because it subscribes to the biblical scriptures. No, we're not Christians, but we do subscribe to the biblical scriptures. So Zambia would be a good country if you are leaving Tanzania and you do have to leave. You don't have another visa. If it's not, you're not feeling it, it's too expensive, whatever the case might be, you can go to Zambia. There's an organization called the Gathering of the Bantu and Diaspora Israelites in Afrika. They created this organization with us in mind. So if you don't have a lot of money, you want to, assimilate, repatriate to the continent, Tanzania seems a bit expensive in terms of, because you got to register a business in order for you to buy land. And then if you want to stay here and reside here, you have to spend a certain amount of money on residency permits and blah, blah, blah. It can be a little pricey. Zambia has an organization that will help you with your citizenship, residency, work permit, and dual citizenship. Also, they have dual citizenship in Zambia. Dual citizenship. So it is ideal to look into this organization. It's ideal to look into this organization to see if this is something that will benefit you. If you are a person that does not want to go back to the West, like me, then you have to look into other countries. You have to have a backup plan. So Zambia is my backup plan as well. It's right next door. I am setting things up there for myself as well. So if, for example, things don't work out here, which I'll always have a business here though. So I have a business and a project I'm working on, land and building project. So that's a business that I'm working on here. So of course that's my investment. So I ain't about to just leave my stuff. But Zambia would be a place that I would probably consider living in, and then I would just come back and forth just to do business here. But I would live in Zambia because they're making it a little bit easier for us to stay there, meaning they'll allow us to get a passport. So we'll have a Zambian passport. We'll be privy to some of the benefits that they have. Not all of them, but won't be under the regular immigration guidelines like here, because there's no organization that represents us in the diaspora here. We have to do things individually, so it's a little bit more difficult. But when you go into a country that has an organization set up to represent you as a diaspora, and they understand who you are and why you're coming back, then it's a little bit easier for you to assimilate or repatriate into, not only assimilate, but repatriate into that country. The chiefs have given us land over there, so there are 3 areas of land. Yes, the Chinamen are taking over and over there. Yes, the Chinamen are taking over in Zambia from what I heard. Yes, I get it. But you guys, this organization protects us. The chiefs have given land under this organization. If the chiefs give land, the Chinamen can't push you out of that land because it don't belong to them. It's not for sale for them. It's the chiefs, the chiefdoms. The chief has given the land under the organization for us. So we get to, once you become a member and you sign up, and the membership is 150 USD. That's it, 150 USD. That's it, you guys. You can afford that. You pay that. You don't even have to be here to do that. You pay that. Then you'll be privy under the organization to all these benefits. So the organization basically will represent you, just like here. In order to buy land, you have to create a business, right? The business represents you, and so it's not you as a foreigner individually. It's the business entity. And so under the business, you buy land, you buy a car, you buy a house under the business, like an investment. Same thing with that organization in Zambia. That organization represents you. It speaks for you. It talks for you. So if you want to, for example, buy land, even though you were given land by the chiefs, but you may want land in a state land. You might want like government land that you want to buy. Under the organization, you can buy that land. It'll be put in your name. So it won't just be under the organization. Like here, the business is like a entity, and under the business, that's where you buy land, and so it's protected. Your investment is protected under the business. In Zambia, that organization represents you. So if you want to buy land, you can buy it under the organization, but that land, the land deed will go in your name. So it will be your land in your name, but it will be under the organization. So you must join as a member. And make sure when you join and you reach out to my brother, I'm going to put his information in the description box. His name is Morgan. He is Zambian, y'all. He is Zambian. He is in the truth. He's awake. He knows who he is. He's a Bantu brother. And we got a bishop, and we got some chiefs. We got like 3 chiefs. We got a bunch of people involved in this organization because they are Bantu, and they know who we are, and they know we coming back, and they preparing a place for us because the uncreated creator, the Most High Yah, spoke to them and told them we was coming back and to prepare a place for us. So this is very exciting. So I'm calling out to you. It's called the Gathering of the Bantu and Diaspora Israelites in Africa, and it's Gobidia, Gobida, the Gathering of the Bantu and Diaspora Israelites in Africa, Gobidia. So please sign up, 150 USD. They opened an account at Stanbic Bank. Stanbic is in Tanzania too, so if you're in Tanzania, hey, you can go on to the bank and pay. It's 150 USD. They do referral fees, y'all, so please let them know that I put you on, please. I need that change, okay? Let them know that I referred you. Tell them I referred you and how you found out, and I get a referral fee for referring people who sign up. Come on, y'all, sign up. I need that change, cause you know, kidogo, y'all. I'm hanging in here on the continent a year and 5 months, but income is slow. I got that business. Income comes in slow because consultations, everybody do that, but we do other services too. We provide other services. Plus, I'm doing a land and building project. I'm working on that. On the side, that's on the low. That's on the low, y'all. I got to keep it on the low because there's some haters in this world. And I got to be a little bit more private and discreet about the location of it and what I'm doing on. I hate to be, I'm usually like an open book and I usually like to share, but I have seen in the past that people will be on some other stuff, so I got to be a little bit more with my plans, y'all. I got to keep this close, okay? On some stuff. So I'm going to put the brother's information. We have a Zoom meeting like once a week. We have a Zoom meeting, and the brother's name is Morgan. He's Zambian, and we have a Zoom meeting. They can give you all the details. There are 3 areas. One is in Dio. I think that's the name of the first city where the land is. It's like 8 hours from the border of Tanzania and Zambia. It's like 8 hours. I think it's in Dio. I think that's the name of it. And then it's another area on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe, and it's another area too. So there are like 3 areas. And then they also created a business. It's like mining. They have a mining company. So if you're interested in mining, they have mining that you can get involved in, you can invest in. They have a mining business. It's a lot going on in Zambia, y'all. Look into it. If Tanzania ain't working out for you, if Ghana ain't working out for you, if Kenya ain't working out for you, there is 54 countries on the continent, everybody. Don't just limit yourself. If you're in Egypt, and you like Egypt, cool, but if you want to change, if you don't want to see no other folks besides Africans, go on down to Zambia, you guys. Yeah, you're going to see some Chinamen, but they're not going to have access to what the organization has for us. And they actually can push you out if you're like a foreigner trying to do, because this is very, very important. And I'm trying to get this word out. Don't you forget to say that Wanda referred you. Wanda Handford referred you now, because I need that referral fee. But not only that, I'm trying to gather our people. That's always been my heart's desire, is to gather our people. I don't have a lot, but I can use my little platform. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm getting there, y'all. I just got to 1,000, and I am so grateful. Thank you so all my faithful subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You just don't know how blessed you have made me. You have blessed me so much. And also, if you are interested in donating to my land and building project, because people have the red eyes, y'all. That the red eye, or is it the green eye? I always get them confused. The red eye is jealousy. Green eye is like the serpent thing. either way, it's a snake, jealous spirit. And I gotta be careful because people be on the low on some stuff. They be like, oh, they cool with me, oh, they in my corner, and then they turn around and they got the red eye. So I gotta be real discreet in who I deal with, who I work with on that project, and I gotta be discreet about what I share online. Okay? But believe me, I got a land and building project. I'm working on something big, and it's for the diaspora as well. Now, because of the Zambian uh, organization and they gave us land, I'm not gonna buy as much land as I planned on doing initially, but at least maybe an acre or two here, and it'll be more for like farming. So if you wanted to, like, for us to grow fruit and vegetables, and it's still gonna be for the diaspora, not just me. And I'll have some places to live there. Like for me, when I come here, I'll have a place to stay. And if diaspora are here and I'm not here and they want to stay, I'll have a place that they can rent out and stay on the land or whatever. So it's still for the diaspora, for me and the diaspora, but I'll still be coming back and forth, Zambia, Tanzania. That's my plan, y'all. That's my plan. Please look into Zambia. You don't have to go back to the US. Yeah, snake. Yeah, yeah, y'all. I got some some red eye, snake eye, reptilian eyes, y'all. I got to be careful. Now y'all see why I walk alone. Remember I told you I walk alone? This is why. I did my business alone. I registered my business alone. I be trying to work with folks, y'all, but this jealousy and this crabs in a bucket barrel thing, I can't get with. We trying to do something. We trying to come back. We trying to have something. I can't deal with no jealousy. So I'm gonna have to. I can't. I gotta do my solo thing. But in the meanwhile, I'm still trying to gather people. I'm still trying to provide information. So if you want to ask me some personal questions, you can send me an email at diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, and I will answer any personal questions you have about the organization, about if you want a consultation with me for travel, repatriation, send me an email. If you need any other information about Tanzania, about doing business, I'm no expert, but I did create a business here. So, so I can kind of give you some guidance or some advice up to some of the obstacles, because things are changing every day. For example, another thing that's changing that wasn't happening now, if you do not have a residency permit, then your SIM card is going to be probably deactivated. So if you've been here over 6 months and you don't have a residency permit, your SIM card will possibly be deactivated if it's in your name. That's something that didn't happen at first, but it's happening now. So there are different things that are going on. As much as I love you, Tanzania, I love you so much. Not on our own uh, idea, or not on our own desire. We're here because the uncreated creator has woken us up and told us to come back to the continent. It just so happened we just happen to be here. But this is not our ending, it's the beginning. Okay? So yes, we're gonna be moving all around the country, all around the 54 countries on the continent. We're gonna be moving all around the continent. So it's okay. We're not trying to take nobody country. We're not trying to claim nobody country, y'all. We just trying to get in where we fit in. We trying to get in where the ones who know who we are accept us. That's what we trying to do. We're not trying to tread on nobody's territory. We got money, y'all. We work. We save money. We invest. We come in with change. We come in with retirements and all kind of monies. Like, we not asking nobody for nothing. We not asking for no way. We not asking nobody for no handouts. Okay? We come in with our own dime. So don't feel threatened. Don't be scared. We ain't trying to take nothing from nobody, y'all. We ain't trying to colonize nobody, y'all. We ain't trying to we ain't trying to oppress nobody. We have never done that. That's not even us. That's not even us, y'all. We have never colonized not one single person. Come on now. People feeling threatened. Whenever we come somewhere, people are like threatened by us. Why are they coming? There's so many of them coming here, blah, 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 blah. We ain't never colonized nobody. We have never taken stolen, no land. We never done nothing to nobody. Why y'all sweating us? Why everybody so scared of us? Don't be scared, y'all. We reason is so many of us coming is because we all woke up at the same time. It's a spiritual thing. The spirit realm is real. Okay? The spirit realm is real. Okay? And it's waking us up. The spirit is waking us up. I say the set apart spirit, the spirit of the Most High Yah, whether you believe in Him or not, is waking the diaspora up. Did you not think that we'd be taken into slavery and serve a punishment and not come out of it? Did you think we was gonna be slaves forever? No, you couldn't have thought that. You serve a punishment, you do wrong, you serve a punishment, and then you are free to go back to how you originally were created to be. And that's what's going on now. We're free. We served our time, we served our punishment, we served our captivity, we served our prison sentence because we sinned against the Most High Yah, the uncreated creator. We worshiped idols. We can't do that no more. We can't do that no more, y'all. No more idol worshipers. No more worshiping statues. Don't do it. Just don't do it because that's what got us in the situation we're in right now. That's why we're at the bottom right now. Okay? Don't do that again. Let's do it right this time. Okay, let's worship the real uncreated creator, the one that created heaven and earth. Don't no images, no idols, none of that. I mean, even we shouldn't be just worshiping anything of any kind of idols. Just no Christmas trees, no bowing down to no stones or no wood, and we can't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I would recommend you not do that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop moving my hands and body too much, y'all. But yeah, don't worship idols. Just worship the one who created us, the one that woke us up and brought us back to the continent. And He's gonna reinstall us the way we used to be before we fell. And we used to be kings and queens. But anyway, I'm gonna have to end this video because my battery dying. So I just want to do this live. I just wanted to say, hey, have you lay eyes on me, answer some questions. And I went on a kind of a tangent, kind of a rant. But it's I'm gonna do another live in a couple of days because I can, and I will get back if you have any questions or any videos you want me to do, put it in the comment section, and also send me an email diasporaconnect0@gmail.com if you have any questions, and I will answer any questions that you may have. I am in Salaam, Tanzania. I have been here a year and 5 months. I love it, love it, love it. But I am looking at Zambia, y'all. I'm looking at Zambia. I may be moving over there real soon. Just trying to set something up right now. And I'm also doing a land and building project here. So if you want to donate to my land and building project, it's a GoFundMe. Just you can donate to the land and building project via the GoFundMe. Because y'all, my Cash App and PayPal are acting real strange out here for real. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to go back to like Western Union because my Cash App and PayPal are acting strange up here, y'all. I can't get my money. My money's stuck. So please do Western Union, Moneygram, or GoFundMe, my land and building project, so I can get the loot and I can get the change, okay? All right. So you have a good one. I want to say have a good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. And I'm going to see you again in the next video. I'm going to say salama. I'm going to say peace. I'm going to say thank you for your viewership. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Like, thumbs up, or thumbs down. I just want to get the video in circulation and get me some views. Yeah. So I'm going to end this live, and I'm going to do another one in a couple of days, okay? Okay, you have a great, great, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Okay. Peace, family.